National Drug Policy Consortium, Maria Guretto, is calling for a revision of the Ghana drug policy to successfully address victims of drugs as a health issue. This comes as a curative approach to the matter rather than condemning the victims to punitive measures. She made the call at a hybrid seminar organized by the Protect of Sentiments Foundation in Accra.
For decades, drug users have been subjected to punitive measures like incarceration, punishment, and repression, which has made efforts to combat drug usage futile. However, an advocate for the International Drug Policy Consortium, Maria Guretto, said the fines imposed on drug users should be revised and reduced because they are expensive for the average offender to pay.
You are either charged for between 200 to 500 penalty units. And that translates between 2,600 Ghana cedis to about 6,000 Ghana cedis. And you will bear with me that many of the people who use drugs and end up before the courts are people who cannot really make ends meet. And if a number of people who have been convicted or asked to pay a fine cannot pay and they have to end up in prison, then there's no need in terms of looking at using that provision to decongest our prisons. Right. We have to ensure that, we've seen instances where some of these trust funds are set up and they are not utilized more effectively. I'm looking forward to a situation where we will utilize this, put in resources, enough resources to really help people who need that. And until we are able to do that, we'll not be able to address the challenges. And also, even putting up these structures for people to access, they must be accessible. We don't have to make them expensive as a country so that people can actually walk in and be able to access them.
Executive Director for POS Foundation and a member of the International Visitors Leadership Program, Jonathan Osei-Owusu, said it is better to support drug users who want to come out of their situation with treatment than sending them to prison, which will make their problems worse.
We hope to get there one day. It's better not to take them to prison and give them support than to take them to prison and then get back, and there's a whole issue that comes along with it.
Ghana is among the leading consumers of illicit drugs, first in Africa and third in the world for marijuana, and first in Africa and 14th in the world for cocaine.